Hello, everybody. Here we are, one more time. Oh, wow, that was fast. Thanks for the follow, host 003 something. I couldn't see it, but yeah, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We just started. Okay. Well, as you can see, I have some weird thing on my face. I just had, without getting into much details, but a little accident. Had to go to the hospital, and they had to open and yeah, do some stuff. So yeah, it was not fun this morning, but yeah, it's all right. Richard, hello, good evening. Long time no see. How are you doing? I hope that you are doing fine. Okay, let's see. Put a little bit of background, relaxing waves. There you go. Cantabrian, hey Miguel, good to see you and everyone. Hope you are well despite the accident. Yes. Everything is fine. Everything is very good actually. How about you? And of course, sorry, but welcome once again. All right, so let me just change the screen. There you go. Okay, so let's continue with Mr. Perturabo, Demon Prince. I managed to spend an hour during the week, so I advanced some few things, but not much. So from last week, so yeah, we will take it there. So I was making these tentacles and trying to make them a little bit chaotic or possess, so to speak. Cantabrian, healing up nicely from my operation. All right, yes, of course. Nice. Okay, so very happy to hear, man. Was it everything smooth and without problems, I hope? Yeah, Cantabrian, yeah, of course. Yeah, you've been dealing with your own things, which is not small things. So yes, but I really hope that you are doing fine and recovering fast, and that all went well, and everything was worth it. All right, so let's see. I just don't like this. I don't like how it's looking. Cassie, thanks for the like. That's appreciated. Okay, so let's try to do some nasty things here. but we need to make them look not just mechanical, but like tainted by the warp. Richard, I'm fine, thanks. Is Perturabo to suppose to have some kind of copper bronze power armor? I'm asking because of the color. All right, so this is a question that I get or feedback on Instagram a lot, because everybody say, yeah, but it's not the classical Iron Warriors color scheme. So the reason for having this brownish color, I decided to use it this way with the idea of taint from chaos, right? So he's supposed to be the Lord of Iron. And yes, the classical look is this metallic, right, color, gray metallic color for his legion. So I thought that, okay, so since we are portraying him as a demon prince, and chaos has this tendency of, even though it is supposed to be like a gift, it's like a poisoned gift, right? It's just like it's tainted. It's a gift, but it's a curse at the same time. So I thought that it would be cool to give it a twist to that concept of the Lord of Iron. So that's why I and kind of going as well with the idea of his pride, that he feels that he's worth it, that he's supposed to be more capable than his brothers, etc., etc. So kind of going a little bit with his hubris and etc. So to put a crown, for example, just he's the Lord, he's like a king. But then, yes, he's iron, but he's rusted. So that's why the brown color is iron, but is tainted with rust. So kind of going with that idea. And I thought it was, I don't know, I like the idea. I think it's kind of neat. And instead of going with the obvious metallic look, I thought it was a nice touch just to give it a twist and make something a little bit more different and interesting, in my modest opinion. So I mean, and he, as far as I remember a little bit from, he despised chaos as well. He despised his brothers when they were also ascended to demon princes during the Horus heresy. So it's kind of ironic that he himself become one. So he becomes one of the things that he despised as well. So it is like all this kind of twisted and second layer to the whole story, and that's what I wanted to portray with this depiction a little bit. So yes, he is enhanced, he has the gift of chaos, but he's tainted, he's cursed at at the same time. Yeah, exactly. All is rust, right? It's so yeah, that's the idea behind it. It's a little bit like if you think, for example, with Fulgrim, right? So he was supposed to be very beautiful and perfect, and he is transformed into a grotesque monster. Or the Mortarion, right? He hates the warp and all the psychic powers and all the sorcerers, and he is transformed himself into some sort of sorcerer as well. So it's all this kind of poisoned gifts that the chaos gives. Cantabrian, I love the internal molten metal glow. The incandescence really works. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's not also random. I decided also to add that kind of glow from inside just to visualize somehow the idea of his rage that he has constantly, that he has this rage inside of him that from time to time it explodes, and so this kind of like furnace inside of him, and at the same time using the concept of furnace, since he's he's smithing and things like that. So it's kind of putting all those type of concepts into one visual metaphor, so to speak. And also like reddish glow, it also gives this devilish feel as well. So it's kind of killing several birds with one stone. And one thing that overall I think I need to give a pass to the character is this warp taint and demonic look. I think he is on the right direction, but still, I think I need to push it a little bit more to make him look a little bit more extravagant in that sense. By the way, we are almost getting close to September. So have you, any of you guys, thought about the Nemesis Art Challenge and joining? If you are interested and don't remember the rules and how it is, just remind me on the Discord, and I can post there the rules for the challenge. But I'm really looking forward. This time around, I'm gonna be battling Trevor Clacton, and mind-blowing, awesome artist, and I'm lucky enough to call him a friend. And yeah, so we'll be battling for this round of the Art Nemesis. Oh my goodness, the Nemesis Art Challenge, and I'm really looking forward to see what he comes up with, and equally terrified because he is so talented and has so great ideas and such a feel for design that, yeah, we'll see. And of course, just if you are looking for inspiration, you definitely must look him up. He's a very renowned and a long professional career as a concept artist. Fantomas. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the stream. I think this is the first time I see you around, so very glad you are here. And yeah, welcome, and feel free to ask anything. And yeah, or if you just prefer to chill and stay on the back and just listen and watch, then that's fine as well. But I hope that you are still, regardless of what you do, that everything is fine with you and that you are having a great time. I am still working with the tutorials, and I'm happy to say that things are looking nice. happy with how things are turning out, and yeah, hopefully everybody, when I release them, people find them useful and see some useful insights into my thinking process and how I plan and think about when painting Space Marines. Yeah, we'll see. But at the same time, I'm also so, I wouldn't say tired, but I'm just like getting anxious of finish the tutorial because it's taking me such a long time. But yeah, things are moving forward, but slowly. And is everybody still on vacations or back into the routines of working and etc or studying? I have to say that this year I haven't had a proper vacation. It's been non-stop. Because even though when I took vacations, it was no rest whatsoever because of the baby. So yeah. Also, just a reminder, just in case you are interested or you know anybody that could be interested, I will be doing a 2 days intensive workshop the 23 and 24th of October for the IDEA Academy. It's going to be an online workshop. And it's going to be, as you can read here, narrative tools for character design. So everything is going to turn around character design and specifically how to use narrative tools for the design of characters. So It's gonna be a very cool 2 days. I'm very excited about it. Have some very cool things prepared for it, and it's gonna be very intensive. A lot of work for everybody attending. So if you are interested, make sure that you book your spots, because there is a very limited number of seats for the workshop. The same thing, if you know about somebody that can be interested, please let them know. And yeah, so still some time, but again, the spots runs pretty fast, I've been told. So yes, 23 and 24th of October. If you want some more information about all the things that we are gonna see and do during the workshop, just go to their webpage, and there you will have everything explained in detail. All right. But yeah, I cannot wait for it. Okay. I'm wondering, should there be any more? Yuri, thanks for the like. Much appreciated. Richard, he's looking great. That burning rage is nice detail. How about giving in any detail made from barbed wire? Yeah, actually, that's a pretty cool idea, Richard. The only thing is that I don't will be how to fit it in a way that feels that fits, since he's such a huge character. But I actually really like the idea. I mean, barbed wire. I mean, at least I think of it or relate it to trench warfare, and then you think of sieges and stuff like that. So of course that's very much iron wires. So that's a very neat idea. Thanks a lot, man. Let's try to add them. But first, I want to see how to do with these. But yeah, I like it a lot. Just maybe around the hammer or the legs. Um, Salvador Tracal, haven't had a vacation in 10 years. That Primarch is looking great, by the way. Well, thanks a lot, Salvador. What do you mean you haven't got vacation in 10 years? That's insane. How do you do to survive? I don't think I could remain sane without vacations for such a long time. Not a single day of vacation. Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my work, but still, I need to have some rest from time to time to keep sane. Dominic, thanks for the like. Much appreciated. Kevin Rioja, saludos desde Perú, enganchado en el directo. Oh, wow, desde Perú. Bueno, bienvenido al stream. Es todo un honor tener gente desde las Américas. Wow. Espero que vaya todo bien contigo, Kevin, y que disfrutes del stream. Wow, if there is something that I really enjoy about streaming is the fact that I can connect and talk to you guys from all over the place in the globe. I love it. It's fantastic. Salvador Tracal, I may or may not have left stuff for the next day, but as a freelancer, it's easy to take it slow. Never worked full time. All right, I see. Well, yeah. I mean, being a freelancer myself, I understand. Yeah, I know. I yes, there's always things to do, and is the that pressure of having to work. But still, I need to have a period of time where I don't think of work, even though it's that's impossible. Really, I at the end I'm always in the back of my mind thinking of it, but still more relaxed if I know I have some vacation time. That's what I mean. If not, I would become insane. That's one of these things that people don't think about when considering working as a freelancer, right? Is that if you are working on a company like employee full time, and you have vacations, you have paid vacations. You will get paid even if you are on vacation, but as a freelancer, that's not the case. So any time that you take for vacations and you are not working, you are not getting paid. So it's always that that pressure, right? At least it's for me. At some point as well, I'm gonna have to get back with his head and face because even though I like the overall look, I need to yeah, I haven't touched it since the very beginning of the process, and maybe we can do something to make him look more demonic, even though, as I said from the very beginning, I don't want him to go with the classic demon look, but it goes to go a little bit more subtle as with the rest of the design, right? So maybe that he is more cybernetic, and that his face is more plagued with cybernetics and plugged in with his armor, so he's one with the armor. Um, he's like merged to it, and perhaps suggest his face more like like the iron skull from his legion. Uh, at least that's what I was trying to convey in a subtle way. Maybe it doesn't come across that obvious and straightforward. At least that was my intention. Yeah, but still, I want to explore a little bit more ideas and maybe considering going with a little bit more easy look, you know, with horns or something like that, at least just to try and to discard it. But just to see how it looks, maybe we can find a sweet balance between like a more classic and straightforward demonic look with something a little bit more different. Ah, Salvador. As you are from Argentina. Wow. Well, I love it. Fantastic. I would love so much to travel through all South America. To do a very long trip. Not just visit one single country, but just go a very long trip and visit all. Yeah, I would love it. Qué bueno. De Perú y de Argentina. Fantástico. You know, all these tiny, how do you say, spikes, even though I think they look cool, but they give too, add a lot of visual noise to my taste. Let's keep it to a minimum, perhaps. Sorry for the I don't know where those notifications are coming from. Let's hope that with this should be solved. Sergio Ponce, another Argentinian. Wow. Fantastic. Oh, this is great. What time is it there? Here now it's almost 10 p.m. here in Sweden. Yes, we are many. Salvador, eso está hecho. Eso está hecho. Uf, me encantaría. Me encantaría. Como digo, me muero de ganas de visitar toda Latinoamérica. Pf, me encantaría. For those that you don't speak Spanish, I was saying that I would once again I'm dreaming of traveling around all Latin America. I'm not sure what I want to do with all these metal tentacles. By the way, I'm curious. Has any of you here that are 40k Warhammer 40k fans, have any of you subscribed to the Warhammer Plus from Games Workshop? And if you have, what are your thoughts? I have not, so I'm just I'm just curious to hear your opinions. If it's nice, if especially if the animation series that they have shown they are good or not. I think it's quite a gamble from Games Workshop with all of these. All right, let's explore a little bit with the head. I mean, to thing to me is like horns is something that doesn't fit Perturabo. I mean, he's just like, yeah. Now he's more like a. Now he's a demon, yes, but feels a little bit cheap. I think. At least I'm not sold yet. That was my computer, by the way. I remember last time somebody was getting very. One of you was getting paranoid, thinking that it was their computer. but no, it's mine. I don't know what it is. It sometimes a cable disconnects or something, and I get that sound cue from Windows. Sorry about that. Sergio, 5 p.m. What? only 5 hours behind the time here. Really? Is it only that? I think to the, let's say, New York, it's 7 hours behind. And so there it's 5 hours only. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that. Huh. Ogar. I have. It's not good. The app itself, it's good, but there is no content. All right. I see. Well, yeah, that's kind of my that was kind of my concern or fear, is like, in order to provide a standalone how do you say, subscriber streaming service, you need to have tons of content. That's been one of the major challenges and struggles for Netflix, for instance, and they struggled quite a lot for a long time. So yeah. But at least what you the content that they have there, is it good? I'm wondering. Dislocated Design. Hi Miguel, long time no see. No, I didn't subscribe to Warhammer Plus, but I did subscribe to for Imperium magazine. All right. Well, and yeah, Dislocated Design. Time no see, and glad to see you around. That you are back. Always a pleasure to have you here. Yeah. All right. And what is the Imperium magazine? I haven't heard of that. By the way, what do you think about horns? It doesn't fit, right? Now, I feel somehow that it becomes too random and not and goes away from the nature or spirit of Perturabo. I don't know. I mean, they look cool, but the rule of cool is something that I tend to run away from. Things, yeah. If there is not a good reason or purpose behind. Sergio, no tengo Warhammer Plus, pero ganas no me faltan. Okay. And how? Sorry, Sergio, if I answer in English, but since there are some people that don't speak Spanish, so I will answer in English. Apologies for that. And how is that? You can afford it? It's not that that expensive, right? It's pretty cheap. Wasn't it like £5 or something like that per month? Salvador, haven't checked Warhammer Plus either. They went full steam with all that, but with all the subscription-based stuff today, I don't want to have a million subscriptions to different platforms. You know, that's Salvador. That's exactly where I am at too. I actually only have Netflix, even though I know they are. Yeah, I'm too busy. I have too many things in my mind, and I don't have that much time to be watching things. And yeah, same thing. Too many subscription stuff going on already. So it's just like, fuck it. Unless there is something that I'm really, really, really dying to see. Um, yeah, I'm not so keen. And definitely, I'm not gonna subscribe to anything just for one series or something only. You know, for example, I would have loved to see The Mandalorian. I know I would love it, but that's still, I'm not gonna subscribe to Disney just to watch one series. And yeah, maybe I could just subscribe for 1 month or whatever the minimum and watch what I want, and then just I'm subscribed. But I'm too busy and too many things to worry about and things like that. So oh god, oh god. So it's a waste of your money as of now because of that, the lack of content, I guess. Yeah, that's a shame, but that's, like I said, that was my concern when they announced it, because before they said they made the announcements and they were talking about, yeah, that they were working all these animation series. To me, it made more sense that they would use another platform already existing, and but I was really, really shocked when they announced that they would have their own streaming platform. And yeah, because of this reason, not only but also, but yeah, mainly. I mean, you need a lot of content to keep people. I mean, the the capacity and voracity of the public nowadays, it's insane, right? If let's say a normal TV series that takes months to do, or even a year to do a season, or even more, maybe in some cases, right? And somebody just can't watch it in few days. It's like, whoop, just swallow it and like nothing, and it's like, more. I need more. I want more, and it's like, how do you say, like a meat grinder of content that you need to be provided constantly, and that is not easy. It is yeah. So that's why, for me, it's a little bit very um, strange that they decide to go with that. They still could milk their own IPs, still using other streaming platforms. But yeah, Dislocated Design. Recent 30k novel I have read is called Tayarn, by John French. Perturabo's Iron Warriors Legion are the enemy of Tayarn. It's a giant tank battle and well written. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Battle of Tayarn. It's supposed to be in the for Warhammer 40k lore to be the biggest tank battle of the whole Horus Heresy, if I recall correctly. That's cool. I didn't know about that specific novel. I will check it up. Sick guy dummy or dummy. Sorry. The chaos influence in his armor makes more sense. Thank you. Yes, I agree. That everything turns around his armor, and that's kind of that was the idea, that he is merge with the armor itself. So he's not an armor anymore, but he's part of the armor. Just trying to enhance that feeling of a skull loosely. Here at least, because I don't want his head to be completely a skull, but at least that it reminds. I don't know. I feel that something like that, it's more subtle, fits better with the character, and I don't know, makes it more unique, and give him character, and just like generic demon looking with horns and fangs and things like that. What do you think, guys? Ogar, the content that they have as of now is not good. The content on YouTube is way better. Warhammer Plus has very low production value. Really? Like, you mean the uh, battle reports and tutorials and things like that? I'm very surprised, actually, if that is the case, that it has very low production value, because that's one of those things that at least I would take for granted, that okay, since there is a lot of this type of content already on the internet, at least try to make it like very high value production, so it kind of stand out that this is the, you know, like the crème de la crème of the hobby, because this is official, this is from the Games Workshop. That's what I would assume. But all right, so that's very surprising. Anybody else here that has seen it thinks the same? Salvador gets too busy with with the horns, the tubes and cables look great. Maybe a bit bigger head. All right, yeah, I kind of agree. You know, the thing is, I like the head to be this size, because it gives the feeling that first of all, kind of going with the original, that yes, still the head is the proportion is bigger than what I have at the moment, but I felt that this proportion also enhanced the feeling that it is not what he was before. That the armor has grown in such way that he's kind of trapped inside. So he's been engulfed by the armor. That's kind of the idea. And that he started to look a little bit more like a robot, or you know, than just a guy wearing an armor, because he's more becoming some kind of twisted robot, so to speak. Okay, Ogre, I wanted a Warhammer Plus to work, but as of today, I will not recommend it. All right. Sergio, the problem is the pesos argentinos, they are useless. All right, I see. Yeah, I understand. That might be yeah, that the value it's way more expensive for you guys because of that. Dislocated Design. Heard of Conquest magazine? Imperium magazine is the follow-up to that run. It will contain models, how to build and paint guides, and teach you the 40k rules. Huge savings, mainly ultras and necrons. No, I haven't heard of those magazines. They are, I assume they are not Games Workshop, right? Because Games Workshop only has the White Dwarf. Is it another hobby publication? Dislocated Design. I think his head looks great, but it looks monochrome from a zoom out. Is that intentional? Is his face metallic? A lot of color across the painting. His face very light tone. Yes, I'm thinking. First, I thought to have some kind of skin. That's the only place where we can see his skin, but it's decolored and gray. That was the idea, but I see your point that start to look a little bit like polished metal, which maybe is not a bad thing either. But no, that wasn't intentional. But yeah, that the in terms of the color, it was intentional in the sense to stand out from the rest of the body, so you can focus nicely into his head because it stands from the rest, thanks to the colors. Salvador, yeah, he looks more massive with a smaller head, and the little skulls help to sell the idea. Yes, I agree, and that was kind of the idea. Yeah, so happy that it comes across. But yeah, I like the idea that he is kind of trapped inside his armor, that it becomes some kind of trap or prison. I don't know. Cantabrian, I like how the cables in his head feel Medusan. Horns could feel trophy. He has his own character which can stand up on its own merit in his tropes. I like the cyber demon feel. All right, yeah, cool to hear. Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, we have already too many demon hornet demons in the 40k universe. Miguel, evening. He's looking great. Thanks, Miguel. Always great to have you here. Fantastic artist, Miguel. No, not me, Miguel Mitchell da Silva on the chat. He is a very talented artist and also passionate with 40k. Thanks, man. Means a lot. How are you doing? Dislocated Design. Imperium magazine is distributed and marketed by the third-party company, but it is under the Games Workshop license and it's totally legitimate 40k products. Look it up sometime if you get a chance. All right, would do. And it's funny. I have never heard of it, but yeah, I haven't been looking either. I'm a little bit disconnected from that side of the hobby from some years back. I'm getting tired. I can tell you this thing. Being a father of a newborn and sleeping little, yeah, it's not easy. Streaming this late, so it's gonna be 30 minutes more of stream, and then I will go and check on the little one and let my wife rest. But hopefully they are both asleep, so I can catch up and sleep as well. Salvador, what about some Iron Warriors tribes, like on his leg, maybe on the shoulders? What do you think? Yes, you are totally right, Salvador. I think I need a little bit more of that. I used here on the leg, but of course because of this reddish, it kind of it's not that obvious. And yeah, I should think about somewhere else, but to be honest, I kind of struggle thinking about somewhere else where to have it. Um, but yes, you you have a very good point, because like we have discussed previously, I mean, there's a lot of people already that are struggling to identify the character with Perturabo and the Iron Warriors, because there is no grayish metal color, right? So we need a little bit more of the tropes from the Iron Warriors to help on that regard. Let's see. Hmm. I I'm not sure. You know, the fear I have with that is that it feels that kind of put there in purpose, just for the same reason. You know, that it doesn't fit really there, but we are putting it there just so it's recognizable. So therefore, it doesn't look believable. Uh, it feels forced. Um, Dislocated design. So I saw Dan Amnet's interview on writing for Darktide. Very cool talent. And Aaron Debsky writing for the Chaos Gate Demon Hunter game. I like these crossovers. Yes, man. Yes, it is a blast. And yeah, once again, I mean, I have said it so many times, but I'm such a huge fan of Dan Amnet, and so it's a privilege and an honor to be working on the same project, and yeah, it is an awesome feeling. And then yes, also the Chaos Gates game. I'm so much looking forward for that game. And if he is collaborating and writing for the story and everything and the narrative for the for the game, yeah, even more, because yeah, Aaron is also a fantastic writer. And I'm surprised that they it took this long for somebody to make another Chaos Gate game, because even though that game was buggy as hell when it came, uh, when was that? It's like 20 years ago. I mean, it was so much fun. I had so much fun with that game. What I'm not, to be honest, what I'm not so much sold is with the selection of the faction they picked for the game, the Grey Knights, because even though I think they are a fantastic faction, for a game of this type, and knowing that they are gonna be, they are mainly focused on demons. I honestly dislike demons on the 40k universe as a unified enemy or faction, so to speak. I like them more like something more varied, but as soon as they start to be as a unified armies or things, I don't know, I don't like that much. So if they are gonna be the main enemies for the game, to me, I don't know. One of the things that I like of the original game was the tactical aspect, that you had to take care of each member and give them different equipment and so it felt very tactical. And for me, the Grey Knights it doesn't come to mind the word tactical, but more like epic warriors, like legends and wizards. I mean, they are more into that side of things. So why couldn't they just go with something more military orientated, and not so arcane and mystic as the Grey Knights? I don't know. Probably it's gonna be fantastic. But I'm a little bit disappointed with the Grey Knights option for the game. Miguel, good, thanks. Have a few jobs to finish before I can get back to doing some 40k stuff. I have been hacking away at the Holding Banshees piece for a while now. Oh, nice. Yeah, really looking forward to that, Miguel. Nice, nice, nice. Dislocated design, congratulations. I didn't know. Ah, you didn't know that I was working on Dark Tide. All right. Well, yes. I've been working for a long time now, so I'm designing all the characters for the game. So yeah, working with Dan is yeah, it's awesome. Sergio, I really like to put myself to draw with your live in the background. Nice. That's music to my ears. I think it's such a great feeling if we are all painting and drawing at the same time. It's one of these things that I really enjoy doing. If I'm meeting with friends, we all draw, and it takes me back to my childhood with all my best friends, and that they also like to draw, and we just meet and draw warriors and monsters and things like that, and talked about things and while we painted and draw, and yeah. So I feel like the stream it's a little bit that way, at least for me. So I'm very happy if if on your end you are also painting. It feels awesome. Remember to also another thing. Just reminder. Remember just to share what you are doing on the Discord server. That will be great to see. Lucius, uh, hey peeps, liking the Doctor Octopus looking arms. Hey man, how are you doing? Yeah, thanks. Uh, to be honest, I'm not completely sold with how it looks. I feel like it's starting to look a little bit too much, but on the other hand, it kind of makes sense. And it's a nice way to kind of enhance the warped and transformative part of the warp. Oh, damn! I was scared. Jonathan, thanks for subscribing. Scared the shit out of me. So yeah, in one way it makes sense. On the other hand, I don't know. There is something there that I'm not 100% sure about them. I don't know if it's maybe because it's too much. Um, yeah, that actually feels. Yeah, maybe that was a little bit too much. Maybe this way is better. Cantabrian, I wonder if the black-yellow pattern could be a colorized metal feature of the armor plating, like the plating in the thigh. It would feel more organic than having something painted on, perhaps. Yeah, that's a good point, Cantabrian. Yeah, that's uh, but then the problem with that, even though I like the idea, is that I would need to have an armor plating that is just diagonal in this way, and it feels that it doesn't fit too much with the armor design in that sense. Um, but yeah, good thoughts. And again, I mean, that's for everybody. I really, really, really appreciate all your thoughts and suggestions. All right. So even if I'm not going with them or jumping straight with them, I'm really, really taking them seriously. And yeah, it's it's much, much, much appreciated. But you see what I mean? Like in this case, if the sections are are this way, I don't feel they fit that well. Well, Lucius, I'm always painting here. Nice. As it should be, Lucius. Cantabrian, Lucius, me too, man. Currently painting a Gene Stealer at the end of a chain sword. Nice. Gene Stealers and Gene Stealers cults. That's one of my absolute favorite factions of the whole 40k universe. I feel they are so creepy, and yeah, No, Miguel. Lol. I didn't know you are a father now. All right. Sorry, I'm going so much behind on the chat. Sometimes I mix things. Sorry. So the congratulations was for you and your family. I know you are working on Dark Tide, and that's awesome too. Yeah. Sorry about that. Thanks a lot. Much appreciated. Uh, but yes, I became father um, almost 2 months ago. So yeah, dealing with the little one now. But yeah, thanks. Much appreciated. uh, Lucy's awesome. I did a Gene Stealer morning study a few weeks ago. Really fun to paint. Yes, right. The Gene Stealers, they are great. Please upload that to the Discord channel. I would love to see all of those paintings. Miguel, where can you find the Discord? Okay, let me just things uh, I haven't put a proper link anywhere, so that's why. Let me. There it is. That's the link for the Discord channel. But yeah, I should put it on the description of my channel, and yeah. But yeah, once again, I mean, not that is an excuse, but yeah, I have so many things on top of my head that I keep forgetting those small stuff. But yeah, now I remember, Lucius. I think you mentioned last week that you were interested in joining the Nemesis Art Challenge. Have you thought about somebody to battle? with for the challenge. Maybe somebody from the chat want to join and you can do it together. Let's see if I remember, and I will post the rules on the Discord. All right, so it's already 11 here p.m. So I think that's gonna be it for me today. I need to go and start my night daddy duties. So so yes, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today. Like always, it's been an absolute pleasure seeing you all here, and especially with so many new additions, and we are becoming this small but tight community, just like very global, right? With people from the other side of the globe. So that's fantastic. Very happy about that. So yeah, I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and the coming week as well. And everything should be as always. So hopefully I will be back same day, same time, Saturday at 9 p.m. Central European time. And yes, I don't know what we will be doing. Perhaps I will be done with this character, and we can move with something else. Since it's gonna be already September, and I will be starting the Nemesis Art challenge, I might dedicate the stream to work on my own character for the challenge. So that's a more than likely scenario for next week. So yeah, but we'll see. Anyway, once again, thanks a lot for joining. Awesome to talk to you guys, and see you next week. All right, take care. Bye bye.